Crude oil theft has remained on the front burner of issues plunging Nigeria. Aside from the economic impact this has had on the nation, it has resulted in environmental degradation, pollution, health hazards, among others. This lingering problem is the reason for this gathering. To nip this in the bud, the federal government of Nigeria believes that collective efforts must be made in curbing the menace. The Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, who was represented by the Director of Army, Mr. Sunday Atta, gave the charge on Wednesday during the Defense Correspondence Seminar held in Abuja with the theme Achieving Presidential Mandate in Curbing Oil Theft and Securing the Nation's Wealth.
Our efforts in achieving the presidential mandate handed to the ministry is being achieved simultaneously due to the collaboration among the tri-services, especially in planning, coordination, and implementation of actionable programs and projects. Consequently, with this collaboration among the services, a lot are being achieved, while wastages of resources, time, and personnel are reduced to the barest minimum.
Keynote speaker Rear Admiral Henry Babalola retired, while outlining the impact of the losses incurred by Nigeria, said to restore sanity and due process in the sector. Persons from various walks of life must see to the implementation of the needed reforms to address issues of oil theft.
Is this the definition of our democracy? We have seen scandalous judgments from our sacred temples of justice. No economy can thrive in these chaotic situations. Additionally, the issues of insecurity from terrorists, bandits, kidnappers, religious extremists, selfish and corrupt leaders, public officers in all sectors, and security officials, and a very docile followership will not help the war against crude oil theft. The nation needs a complete result, and the time is now.
The Chief of Defense Staff, who was represented by Major General Solomon Udonwa, assured that the Armed Forces of Nigeria was doing all in its powers to protect the territorial integrity of Nigeria.
We are committed to performing our role to contribute to addressing this menace. But I want to say, beyond curbing oil theft, the Armed Forces is engaged in the broader sense of securing our wealth by also protecting critical infrastructure in the oil and gas sector. And this includes refineries, depots, the pipelines. Even right here in Abuja, if you pass the NNPC headquarters, you will see soldiers. They are still part of our duties.
In curbing oil theft and securing the nation's wealth, the way forward cannot be overemphasized. The idea and spirit behind the organization of this event by the Defense Correspondents Association of Nigeria arose from the fact that we consider ourselves as media stakeholders in the security architecture of the nation's economic space, particularly operations to bring about sanity in the nation's oil fields and maritime domain.
While it is great to hear that there has been a reduction in stolen gas from 81,000 barrels per day to 5,000 barrels per day through collaboration between the military and local authorities, this suggests that intensified surveillance and catch-thief red-handed approach has been effective in deterring oil theft and contraband activities. However, it is important to note that this approach should be balanced with respect for human rights and the rule of law. It is crucial that surveillance and law enforcement activities are carried out within the bounds of the law and that the rights of individuals are respected. Additionally, efforts should also be made to address the root causes of oil theft, such as poverty and lack of economic opportunities, to ensure a long-term solution to the problem. Oluwatobieni Viable TV.